How's that?
There we go.
There, cool. Oh, see, so is it this or this?
This.
Okay.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Let's see, we're going to tag Diana. Welcome to episode number 14 of Wine, Women, and Song. We are here, the hostess with the mostess. We're here with Diana O'Brien from Dyana and the Cherry Kings.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Oh, well, thank you so much for filling in for our beautiful Eva, the Rockabilly Diva.
Yes,
she
we miss
is
her.
en route from Francais currently. She will, I think, be back, I guess, tonight.
Oh, tonight, really? Yeah.
Well, I mean, I know they were in travel. They were traveling,
well,
so.
she'll show up at the Elvis Cantu show.
Yes, right? Yeah, exactly.
She's
like,
hardcore.
I'm here. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Diana is very nicely filling in for us today. And we are excited to talk about her band, her upcoming stuff that her shows that are coming up. Of course, all of the music that, is coming up here in Sacramento area. I guess you could say Diana is, I think you are the only female-fronted rockabilly outfit, like, in our general area.
I think there might be one or two others, but I don't think they play
Like in
much
Sacramento?
in Sacramento. I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen some on like Reverb Nation, but I don't see them performing ever.
Right.
So I don't know that they're an active band.
Right.
So I think, yeah, for the most part, I think that it might just be me.
And we're so grateful for it. We're very grateful for Diana. Anyways, so if you're wondering what our fabulous accoutrement is all about today,
Derby
we are celebrating Diana's fabulous victory for the Kentucky Derby was yesterday, and she bet
$20.
and she won.
Yeah.
So we're super excited about that, but also because Diana is just a big fan also of the race and horse racing in general. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. And along those lines, we thought it would be very appropriate to come up with some kind of a cocktail that you might be drinking on Derby Day.
Nod to Derby days.
Yes,
definitely.
Yes, and Diana, her most favorite cocktail she shared with me is called the Ramos Fizz, which is kind of an older, sort of a classic cocktail.
Yes.
And as you know, on Wine, Women, and Song, we always do some kind of a local or regional alcohol. So we got, oh look, here comes Vanna. You make a great Vanna. St. George.
From Alameda.
Gin from Alameda.
Yes.
So look at that label, it's fantastic.
It
looks
the California
so old
Bear
school.
right here. It is. It's really
Like,
gorgeous.
you could just put that on your bar and it's really beautiful.
Right? I know it. It's got a spot for me right up there.
Awesome.
It's not going to last long though because it's gin. It's gin. Leo loves the gin.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right.
Which I don't really love gin cocktails, but this cocktail, even
You love it.
even is delicious for non-gin.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. So we are in Diana's most beautiful, fabulous kind of Frenchy French kitchen, and she is going to whip up this amazing cocktail for us.
Yes.
So if you're drinking with us, do pop one open and enjoy. It is Sunday Fun Day after all, as we always say.
Absolutely.
And we're going to let her get started.
Cool.
And I think while she is getting ready to whip this cocktail together for us, I think I will discuss last night's festivities. If you follow me on Instagram or Wine, Women, and Song on Instagram, you will know that last night in Auburn, I had the very distinct honor and pleasure of spinning some records for Mr. Elvis Cantu. Elvis had a really wonderful show up there in Auburn at the California Club, and he brought up Josh Sorheim from Los Angeles. And what a party it was. We had such a great time. We had an amazing crowd. The dance floor was full. The dancers all came out and supported it. And Auburn, you just wouldn't even ever know it, but what a party town it really is. Like, Auburn knows how to get down and party, and the California Club is an amazingly hospitable kind of a place. So we had a really great time, and big thanks to Elvis Cantu and to Josh and to all the players. Tom filled in on bass, and he did an amazing job. And if you want to see it and you missed it, they're going to do one more performance before Josh heads back down the I-5.
Yay.
So if you come out today at the Sac Yard Community House, Tap House, here in Sacramento, they're going to be doing a couple of sets out there from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. So,
I anticipate a really large crowd because
it's
Cinco,
gonna,
it's
and
also
the weather,
Cinco de Mayo.
oh,
Even though we're doing the
yes.
derby, it is Cinco de Mayo
and the weather
today,
is
so
amazingly
gorgeous.
perfect for a day out at the
Right.
Tap House. They put the bands outside when the weather is beautiful, and you won't want to miss seeing Josh and Elvis together because it's a heck of a show.
Right.
So it looks like we're squeezing.
Yes,
and we're
so
squeezing.
we are squeezing, we're
Okay.
rolling, we're squeezing. So
Okay.
right now I've got a couple jiggers of gin in here
Okay.
and the fresh juice of a lime and a half and a lemon. And then right now we're gonna add a couple of dashes of orange flower water. And then we're gonna do a simple syrup.
An extra simple syrup.
This is for
This
Eva
is
the
for
Diva.
Eva.
It's not just your basic simple syrup. It's an extra simple syrup. So it's got the rind of a blood orange, lime, and lemon. So it's citrus. Real citrusy, really just fresh
Yum.
and bright. And then we're going to do...
I'm hydrating in preparation for this.
Yeah, right? And then a funny thing about this drink is it uses egg whites. So it creates a froth. This drink is from Louisiana.
And I'm going to do this la 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 la.
Oh,
I don't
no.
want to think about the egg whites.
Oh,
If
no.
she didn't say
Don't,
that.
I
No,
didn't say
no,
that.
Okay.
You know what? I don't eat eggs. So
Oh,
it's
wow.
so funny. Lael doesn't either. We don't eat any eggs.
Wow.
But we love this drink. So
Awesome.
anyway, and these are local eggs. And you said you wanted me to sing for you.
You need to show.
And-
you need to show
yes.
the pretty eggs.
Look
Look
at
at these
these little
eggs.
eggs.
Look what she's
These are
got
from
going.
the Skirton Family Farm down in Modesto. A coworker of mine
how
owns
pretty.
that farm. There's blue eggs. This is a green egg right here.
They
all
look
over
like one of
brown.
those props
There's
that
a
you buy at
duck
like
egg, right?
at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. You know, like
Yeah.
my kitchen.
And then
But they're real.
They are real. Hold
Yeah.
on 1 second, and I'm gonna grab this the yolk.
Hi Cheryl. I see that you're watching. Hi Dana. Thanks for tuning in.
Okay, so we're gonna crack this baby in here. But we're not using the yolk. I'm going to reserve the yolk because later I'm probably going to make some lemon curd or lime curd.
She's gonna make some lemon curd.
Or some fresh pasta. I don't
This
know.
gal, she is
We'll
like
see.
a Renaissance woman. This
We'll
gal
see.
right here, not only is she an amazing performer and a great singer in like one of the very best rockabilly bands in our area, this gal can also cook, bake. I mean, she's serving up looks. I mean, look at this gal. Look at her. We love Dyana. We love her so very much. But what a talent! She's a very multi-talented
You're being
chick.
too sweet.
True story.
I do love to cook and I do love to eat. So
Yeah.
that's okay.
If you come to a Dyana and the Cherry Kings show, you just might end up with one of her amazing little treats or
You
cookies.
might get a snack. Speaking of treats and cookies,
Yes.
I made a little snack that's also
Oh,
a
so
nod to
pretty.
the Derby, which is a bourbon.
Okay.
There's bourbon-soaked apricot almond muffins there, and then a lemon almond muffin. And I have right here for you a little gift.
I love her. I love her. You guys can't
A
see the little
gift
treats.
to bring
but so
home
cute.
to the
What?
Honkinens, because I know your mom and pa and the kitties might want
Look at how
to treat you.
cute. I mean, look at this gal. This is what she sometimes will bring out to the shows. She brings these little cute little treat boxes with her cute sticker. And is that not her? That's adorable. Anyway, yeah, my father is a humongous fan of Dyana in many respects. And her baking skills are definitely among those. So thank you so much.
You're
That's so
very
kind.
welcome. All right, so I topped it off with a tiny bit of cream.
Okay.
You gotta shake it up for shake the hell out of it for like
Yeah.
30 seconds. Then we're gonna add the ice. Shake it one more
Ooh.
time. Give it a shake, shake,
Shake, shake, shake. Like a Polaroid picture.
So, yeah, this is a lot of work. You're gonna work off all the calories of that cream by shaking this
Right?
down.
Get your little workout on.
I know,
Yes,
but
yes.
it is really, really, really worth it. So,
Yes.
let's see. And now it's gonna explode a little bit. That's okay. All right.
Wow.
Yeah. Now,
It's already getting kind of foamy frothy, huh? Yeah, amazing.
babe, I can't get this open. All right.
Smack it, smack it.
Hold on. There we go. Whew.
Hello, Miss Marcy Wintermute. How are you
There.
feeling today? Hi, Jack. Hello, everybody. Okay, so the ice is going in, you guys,
The
into the
ice is
shaker.
going in. It's gonna get real. And then, okay. Yeah, see, this would be good. Well, I know they've only got beer and wine at the tap house, but this is a nice, cold, refreshing drink.
Yeah,
My favorite.
good for like a summery, warm day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Awesome.
All right, I got it open. Oh, the visitor's here. It's almost drink time.
Drinks. Time for drinks.
Woo! It's worth the wait, I promise.
We love it. We're happy to be patient and wait for the treats.
All right, here we go.
And fancy glasses.
Glasses.
Ooh la la.
Okay.
Your shaker's adorable too, by the way.
I know, I
That's
wish
so
you could
cute.
pour it out of the penguin, but
That seems like you'd be able to. Wow, that is really like a foamy goodness.
so we're gonna top it with a little seltzer.
Okay.
Yes, I'm coming.
You guys
your
can't
way.
see, but out of frame is
Give me that
Diana's
one.
adorable husband. And he wants a little cocktail
Saying,
too.
where's
So
my drink?
he wants some too. And y'all should drink with us. Like, go ahead, pop one open, enjoy. Come out to the tap house today. We're gonna have a good time.
Right? Okay.
Look
I'll
at
have this
this.
other
Can
one.
you guys see these? Look how pretty.
Okay.
It's so gorgeous.
Now-
Look at it.
We've got
Yum.
2 finishes on here. Well, actually 3. Boom. So you want to add just a spritz of seltzer down the side, just for a little effervescence. And then we're gonna do.
Oh, what? Oh, look at that.
A little orange peel on each. And this you can't leave off.
Eva,
This-
if you are watching this right now, I feel like we really need to step up our cocktail game. Like, look at this
Fresh
business.
nutmeg.
Oh my god.
You always have to use fresh. You can't use the canned. You've got to grate it yourself.
I love
on
nutmeg.
top.
I'm a huge fan. That's like my favorite. I think it's a painkiller. Has a little nutmeg in it. I
Yes.
love those.
Yeah. All
Love,
right.
love. Oh.
Okay. Here, babe.
Lovely.
Cheers,
Cheers,
ladies.
beautifulness.
Simple.
Cheers, Leo. Cheers,
Yay,
you guys.
it's
Happy
cocktail
Sunday.
time.
It
Woo!
is. And Derby celebration time, too. Yeah, that does not suck. That is amazing.
Right? Yeah.
Wow.
Drink up, people. This is a good one.
Wow. Here's the scary part, you guys. You can't taste the booze at all.
Yeah, I love this drink. All right. So what's going on in Sacramento neighborhood?
Well, besides the fabulous show that we have coming up today at the Sac Yard, I guess probably I would want to throw out once again, it's not too early to plan, and I know I did talk about it a little bit last week, but we have coming up in June,
Dad.
the Dad's Nostalgic Car Show and
Our
Music
favorite
Festival.
dad of Sacramento.
Favorite
Our
dad.
favorite dad in town.
This
We love our
this
dad.
show is for Mr. Ted Honkinen, and it's his birthday weekend. So I've been doing a car show for his birthday for a long time. But anyway, we have amazing music. Elvis Cantu, who I love and adore, is going to be there. Pope Paul and the Illegals, they're from LA. They're going to be there. Todd Morgan and the Emblems, the Blender Bombs, which is a really fantastic
They are so
surf,
cool.
spy,
Such great guys, too.
instrumental, really good rock and roll kind of a band. And I'm very much looking forward to Rory Justice coming up from LA also.
Yes.
So it's going to be a big party. We have pinup contest, car show. The trophies are made again this year by Blue Collar Customs. So thanks to Scott Mugford for that. So everybody come out. It's going to be a heck of a time. We go from 3 p.m. to 2 a.m.
It's in Elk Grove, too,
Elk
right?
Grove at the Wrangler.
Okay, at the
so,
Wrangler.
I mean,
But there's a big parking area to park all your cars.
Tons of room.
for lots of cool
Tons of
classic
room for
cars. Bring
everything.
your cars out.
yeah.
Bring your dancing shoes.
Yeah,
It's
I
gonna be a
mean,
good time.
literally, it's just going to be a heck of a party. We're going to have barbecue there, vendors.
Ooh, barbecue?
Yeah,
Who's
yeah.
barbecuing?
I know.
That's delicious.
Burgess Brothers.
Oh, nice.
So good. So yeah,
It's gonna be a party. You don't want to.
It's going to be a heck of a time.
Yeah.
And next weekend, I know I did touch on this last week also, but it is the Berry Festival in our area. So Berry Festival is Saturday and Sunday. And on Friday, we're getting the party started. We have the Out of Sights coming.
Oh, at Swabby's.
Yep, and they're going to be starting their little tour weekend off at Swabby's on Friday night.
Which it's supposed to be nice, I think.
It's going to be gorgeous.
Lots of outdoor
you can
venues
come
are really
out.
getting
You can.
started
It's
now.
all ages. Bring your kids. Bring your mom. Bring whoever. It's right on the river with the pirates. Chris calls it the pirate bar, but they have amazing tacos. They have really good cocktails there.
Yeah.
It's just a really fun party atmosphere. A great way to kick off the weekend and a fun time. Probably one of the funnest, coolest places in Sacramento, really. And the sound is top notch, and the band will be banging. So you should come to the Out of Sights.
Yeah.
The tickets are on sale right now on Eventbrite, so you can look that up if you want to get advance tickets. I think they're only $7 if you get them in advance.
Yeah, that's
so
nice.
super deals with the tickets in advance. So yeah, Friday night Swabbies, and then Berry Festival Saturday and Sunday. That's my whole weekend. Who?
Peter Petty.
Peter Petty is at the Berry
You
Festival.
guys got to see Peter Petty if you haven't seen
That
Peter
guy
Petty,
is a
'cause he
powerhouse and
is
an amazing performer. Yeah, so he's going to be performing on this Sunday. So that's actually Mother's Day. So we have the
So
Fortunate
bring your mom
Few.
because she'll love him.
The
I
Fortunate
promise.
Few, which is a wonderful Western swing and country, vintage country type of band with my buddy Michael Strow.
Yeah.
He is the front man. He does like a little Hank Williams. He does some Ernest Tubb. He does some Farron Young and Lefty Frizzell. And it's just a really good classic country sound, little Bakersfield stuff sometimes thrown in there. But he's an amazing front man. So we have him. We have Peter
That's on
Petty.
Friday?
Sunday.
On Sunday, okay.
Sunday,
Oh, on
actually Mother's Day at the Berry Fest.
That's right.
And then finishing the day off is the Kenny Fry Band, which is a real fun country outfit here in Sacramento. So that's the Mother's Day one. The Saturday, Out of Sights. We have also the Martin and Monroe Show, which is a Rat Pack tribute to Marilyn Monroe and Dean Martin.
So great, yeah.
And then finishing off Saturday night is a band called The Illusions, and they are like a Tejano oldies kind of a band. You can get all of the information, the lineup. There is 8 stages of entertainment at the Berry Festival at www.feedmeberries.com.
Feed me berries.
Feed me berries. And there is tons of berry food, berry drinks, berry.
Yeah.
They have a little berry pageant. It's like a whole day weekend full of fun. So check out the website. Come and hang out with us. We're going to be over at the Strawberry Stage. For that. So yeah. So that's probably the 2 biggest upcoming kind of
things.
yeah.
And don't forget June 1st.
June 1st.
We're gonna have some fun out in Woodland.
If you want to see the Sacto Boot Mafia in effect, all 3 of us are going to be in one building on June the 1st. Dyana is going to be playing with her Cherry Kings. I will be DJing DJ Cakes.
Yay.
And then also our good pal, Eva the Rockabilly Diva, is going to also be spinning some records there too at the Stag in Woodland. It's right on Main Street, historic Main Street. If you've never been to Woodland, it's like a little Mayberry. So it's just going to be a real party.
Cute.
We're just going to bring the party. So make plans, come out to the Stag on June 1st.
A bunch of people at my show last night were talking about it and saying, you're
Oh
coming
my
to Woodland,
gosh.
we're going to be there June 1st. So they're excited. So
And
you've got
sharing
people
the
excited
stage with
already.
them
It's
is
gonna
the
be fun.
aforementioned Blender Bombs.
Blender Bombs. Those boys are awesome.
And they're great, and you're going to love them.
Yeah.
So come out and party with us. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, for sure.
And we love the Stag because they always support the music. So we have to say, shout out to Heather and the Stag.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know. Good stuff.
I know. Do you love it? Are you drinking?
I freaking love it.
Super
If I could
full.
shut up and stop talking, I'd be sucking it down. It's fantastic.
We have an hour. We need to shake up another one. Like
We
we're
should.
gonna go for it. It's
I
Sunday.
agree.
Plus,
we have to.
We have reason to celebrate. I don't know. Did we mention the winnings from the Derby yesterday?
This gal. Go ahead. Let's discuss.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom. My mom is watching. Hola. Tell us all about Derby. Because listen,
Okay.
she's so excited. This is her deal. Her and her man, this is their deal. They love the Derby.
We
they
do
love
love
horse
the
racing.
Derby. Yes.
So this was something we really wanted to incorporate into the episode. So
Yes.
I will
Yeah.
let you discuss your winnings.
Oh, well, so yesterday was the Kentucky Derby, hence the Louisiana cocktail. I know it was the Kentucky Derby, but for us, for me and my husband, we learned about horses when we were on our honeymoon, and we went to New Orleans
Yes.
for the music, and then we just happened to be there the weekend of the Louisiana Derby. So we went to the Derby. I bought this hat. My husband got me this beautiful hat, and we went
It
to
is
the Derby.
gorgeous.
And we were hooked. We won race after race after race, and I thought, what the heck is this thing? I love it. And so ever since we try and celebrate the Derby as it comes on, and we watch all the different races, the Belmont and Santa Ana, Anita and all those, but we really love the Kentucky Derby. And so yesterday I made a little bet, just a $20 bet, but I always like to go for the underdog. You know, I don't want to go for the real popular one.
Absolutely.
I'm always one for the rooting for the underdog.
Yeah, exactly.
So
yeah.
there was a horse called Country House that I fell in love with, but I kept referring to him as Country Horse because that's
He's
just
a
what I wanted
horse.
to call him, because he's a horse. Well, I made a little bet for him, and luck and behold, he came through as number 2. But there was an issue with the first horse, and he got disqualified.
Wow.
Sad, sad, sad for the jockey and for the horse and the trainers and all involved for that horse. But man, let me tell you, was I excited when my horse ended up the winner. So yeah, we're doing a little bit of celebrating today.
Absolutely. Congratulations.
It's always
on your
more fun
win.
to go to the Derby, or at least watch the Derby when you win.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So much fun.
What are the odds?
The odds were 65 to 1. So on my $20
Look at
bet,
her.
I won
She's a
13,
lucky
24.
gal.
So,
She's a lucky gal.
So I'm buying cocktails today.
Yay!
Oh.
Yay! Drinks around Diana.
Yay!
Woo! This is really good.
Thank you. Good.
It's very
I'm glad.
legit. It tastes like a really fancy craft cocktail that, you know, like, I mean, you nailed it. You nailed
Good.
it. It's
Great.
so delish. Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Good.
Love it.
Good.
Well, I think we should talk about Diana and the Cherry
Oh,
Kings.
boy. Yes.
Let's
Yes.
talk. Let's discuss.
Okay.
They had a show last night at a
did.
place in Elk Grove called the Tilted Mash, which we really enjoy. I've been there with my family before, and Diana always kills it. And
Really
and
great
they
beer.
love you out there too.
I don't know. Elk Grove, like,
They know how to
do.
party
They come out
too,
to-
right?
They do.
They know how to
totally
party.
do. And they know how to dance too. It was crazy last night. They were
So
all going
cool.
to town, and not the usual dancers. We had some of the usual dancers in the earlier sets. As the night progressed, people were coming out of the woodwork that I did not in the Sacktown swing. So
Wow.
they were just shaking their booties, like, and having a good time.
That's
And
so great.
you know what? When we can get people out of their seats, we know we're doing something right.
Absolutely.
So we were having a lot of fun last night. It was very cool.
How did you guys, I mean, I feel like you and Carl maybe were the first to meet. Is that how that happened?
Yes.
If you guys know Carl, he's been in 100 million different bands and quite a few of the local rockabilly bands here. So how did that come about?
So that came about when Carl was in another rockabilly band, and that for some reason the singer of the band was no longer going to be participating for whatever reason. So the rest of the guys in the band wanted to keep it going, and so they put an ad out and were doing auditions for a singer. And at that time I was singing as a torch singer for a burlesque troupe.
Right.
So
see, now that's how I first met you.
that's right.
She
right.
was Busty Biscotti. And boy, is she ever.
Oh, yes.
So cute. Yeah, I mean, that's how I knew of you.
Yes,
so when
that's
you
right.
were in a band, it was like, oh, you can do everything. What can't she do? I don't know.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's right. So so I went over, and you know, it's a funny story about Carl. I went over to audition for the first time, and the minute I walk in the door, I'm not in there 2 minutes, and he is grilling me like, what do you know about rockabilly? Who do you like? Do you know so-and-so? Blah, 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 blah. Like, and I was like, oh my gosh. Like, he was really aggressive. And I remember I did my 2 songs. I think they had me do like a Patsy Cline song and an Elvis song or something. And maybe Janice Martin, because I do love Janice Martin. And they had me do my songs, and I did my audition, and I went home, and first thing I pulled in, I was like, I don't know, that guitarist was a jerk. He was such a jerk.
Carl can be an acquired
we love you. It's
taste.
okay. He is a little bit of an acquired taste.
We love you, the Golden Pompadour. We love you. We love you.
He can be a little in your face.
Yeah. You know what it is? It's because Carl is OG. He's been doing this for such a long time that he just, you know, I mean, I get it. It's like you get to a point where it's like you don't have patience for people who are just, you know, trying it on as a fashion or, you know, playing cosplay with rockabilly. Like, Carl legitimately, that's his lifestyle. Yeah. And I think, you know, you get to that point where it's like, I'm not here for fun and games. Like, this is what I really am passionate about. I love this. And are you going to be a good fit? Right. And I feel like I totally understand that feeling. Yeah.
So he intimidated me out of the gate.
I
but
bet.
Now he's just a little teddy bear. So it's
I know.
okay.
You guys gel together really good, actually. I feel like you guys gel really well. Yeah.
We turned it around. And
Yeah.
So, but now I have a lot of fun. So.
And I feel like your lineup now, because you've had a few changes, right? You've had a few changes along the way.
We've had some changes along the way, but we have a good group right now, and it just feels good, and it flows naturally. Like the other night at the Torch Club, we just were doing random things. Like towards the end of the night, the guys wanted to do a couple songs that we hadn't really rehearsed, and it was wonderful. Yeah, I got out to dance. You know what I mean? Well, I get to take a little break and do some dancing myself. So I love when that happens.
Don't you feel like you just get to a point in a band where it's like everybody just sort of gels and then
knows,
and you just know? Yeah, exactly. And you guys have that right now. You have like a really good flow and a good. Yeah, that's awesome.
It makes for a great night when that happens. So
are you still loving it?
I'm still loving it.
How long have you guys been doing this now?
I think 3 years.
God.
It's just about
time
3
flies,
years
you
now.
guys.
It
Time
really
flies
does.
so.
It really.
I mean, it feels like honestly, it's like even though like I feel like we really clicked right away, it feels like I just met you.
Yeah.
But no,
yeah,
it's
no,
been a long time.
I know.
So it's interesting how like. Yeah. But yeah, your band has a really, I feel like this is the best lineup.
Yeah.
And what are you guys' plans? What's coming up? What do you guys, I mean, what's going on?
Well, we've got a couple of the shows. We've actually have a couple of big private parties that are coming up in the summer. But then we were just contacted by the State Fair. They want us to do their closing weekend of the fair.
Your third time playing?
Yeah.
I think this is her third year doing the State Fair.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one on a good stage on the weekend, on the very last weekend of the show to close out the fair. So we're just working out the kinks and the details as far as
that's
timing.
amazing.
Yeah, so that'll be fun. And then I don't know what we're gonna do. I actually just started writing a couple of songs.
Wow.
Yeah, don't like they're just the lyrics, like just little pieces, but I'm taking strides.
That's amazing.
And so
that's amazing.
Yeah, because they've been bugging. We need to do more originals. So I said, all right, let's do it.
Yeah.
And so we'll see how that turns out.
I feel like you and Carl in the same room could probably really, just bang some.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like if they were like, okay, come up with something, you could probably easily do that.
Right.
Because I feel like you guys just gel very well. Yeah,
exactly.
That's
so
awesome.
That's kind of
that's exciting.
in the plans for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. And then is there any recordings going to be coming up? Or?
There will be after that's what we want to get these originals done. So I'm working on 3. Carl has a stack that he's been working on. And so we're going to, in fact, we had just said after this last show, because we don't have another show for a month because I'm out of town a lot this month.
Okay.
But our next show is your show in June.
Yeah.
And so, but we're going to get together as a band and just have a writing session and working out new material. So that's what we're focusing on now, right?
Chop some wood and
yeah,
that's
exactly.
awesome. I love it.
So yeah, it should be fun.
Really
should
cool.
Be fun. Yeah.
And I'm still bugging Dyana. Me and Eva both bug her and tell her she needs to put out a 45. So when I'm out DJing, I can play some Dyana.
All right.
This gal's got some pipes, right? I mean, look, you only need potentially 2 songs. I think you can handle it.
Yes.
And if you've heard her do the Brenda Lee song, that's my favorite. But I mean, any song she does is going to be great. But that's my pick. That's my pick.
I love that song. That is one of my favorites.
And you just do it so good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I love it. Love it. Well, that's exciting. So I'll just keep bugging you about the 45.
Keep bugging me. Yes. I will definitely. You'll be the first to know.
Yeah.
You guys can unveil it when it comes.
I love it. Yeah, we'll do like a debut party.
Yeah, perfect.
That would be so. Plans. We got some plans.
Works for me. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yay. Well, so and you have no plans really for touring. Are you just going to be playing around here for now?
Yeah, I think you know what we all have. We all have regular jobs.
Right.
So, if things were different and we had time to spare and didn't have kids and lives and bulldogs that we needed to take after because they're like
babies. The fur babies.
Then things may be different, but it just, it's fun for us, and as long as it still continues to be fun for us, we're going to keep doing it. But mostly we do it locally because we just can't get up and go. I mean, we'll make exceptions like we did for the LA show. We had a blast.
So much fun. They did the Rockabilly Extravaganza with me, and it was
it was
really
awesome.
Good.
And we rode down in the big Cherry King bus that Chad got, and we all loved each other when we still came back. So
see, and you're still together.
It worked.
That means it was meant to be. That's awesome.
Yeah. So
it's quite a trek too. That's a long haul to get down there.
Yeah, we weren't fighting tooth and nail by the end of the drive. So it worked out okay.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm sure, I mean, there's enough regional, you know, festivals and, you know, venues and things that will keep you guys super busy, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely.
And you guys are you continue to just pick up steam and, you know, full throttle, full steam ahead.
Yeah, definitely.
That's great.
Yeah.
I love it.
Good deal.
Well, yeah, so June 1st will be a good time. And then, so that's the next one, huh? That's the next show?
That's the next one, yeah. Because I'm out of town, and then, well, we're gonna have a little impromptu, but just in my backyard for our
the pool
pre-Memorial
party.
Day party.
Oh, that's gonna be so much fun.
We'll all get together over here, and pretty much anybody that comes that's a musician, bring their instrument, hang out. Like it's not just the Cherry Pits, it's everybody like poolside hanging out. And we go all night, and our neighbors are aware, and they'll even come. They love the band. They love.
Well, you know, I love to throw a party too. So that's the rule number one when you're a party thrower person. You have to get in good with your neighbors and make sure that they're invited, and and that they are all good with it, so that they'll support it and not call the po-po on you.
But the po-po doesn't really show up when you call them around.
That's true. You know, that's true. That is a true story. You know, I guess we're a big city now.
Yeah, I know.
You're a big city when the cops don't come anymore. Oh my goodness, right? Yeah.
But yeah, no. So that'll be our next one. But yeah, there's lots of stuff coming up.
Yeah.
Not just for me, but like for other bands coming up this next week. And I know you had mentioned earlier the Loose Engines.
Yeah.
So they're coming. Actually, I have right here. They're coming.
She has notes, guys.
I do have notes.
Please hold.
I want to make sure we get all the info out to you people so you know what's coming up. So you can put it on your calendar. So my drummer, Kevin Coughlin, amazing guy.
He's really good.
So incredibly talented.
Yes.
Just a wonderful, wonderful man.
Yeah.
He's in, I don't even know how many bands you're in, Kevin. I really don't know. But he's in lots of them, and they're all wonderful, and they're all different.
Yeah.
But he's playing all over town, so I just wanted to call out that.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, on May 10th, the Noise Club, it's a New Orleans Americana style band, is playing at Sac Air Tap House.
Oh,
so
cool.
They'll be there at 5:30, and then on the 11th of May, the Schwamigos are playing at the Shack at 5:30.
What is a Schwamigo?
A Schwamigo, they're actually funny.
Is that like a play on Amigo?
Yeah,
okay.
I think so. I think so. They're really eclectic.
Okay.
And they'll be at the Shack. Have you ever been to a show at the Shack?
No. Yeah, your show. I went to your show.
Oh, that's right, you did.
It was a
I
blast.
love that place.
That
the
place
food
is so
amazing.
much fun. Yeah. It's weird. It's like a weird little restaurant sandwich shop, but then they have like bands. It's very weird. But they have this huge patio, and I guess that's East Sacramento, right?
Yeah, East Sac.
So, party. Yeah.
But I'm telling you, the people there
so nice.
Are so lovely, and the food is really good. Really good.
And it's family friendly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're amazing. So I love to go to venues that people are really nice and happy to have you there, and that's just one of them that just is really warm and welcoming.
I know.
So they'll be there, and then Whiskey and Stitches is playing
on
May 17th. If you like Irish,
so he's in the Whiskey and
Stitches.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. And then that's on the 17th of May at Old Ironsides, which
fun.
I don't know if you heard or read.
You
probably did because you're a realtor. So
yeah.
No,
I did. I actually had a client contact me because one of our sort of institution bars in Sacramento, the Old Ironsides, is they've been in business since 1934, and they are currently for sale. And they are putting it all out there on Front Street, because as a business broker, I was like, what are you doing? Why are you putting that on blast? Because when you sell businesses, you usually do it very confidentially, because you want to keep the business. I'm getting all into my work now, but you want to keep the goodwill of the business intact. So if you go about blabbing, oh, it's for sale, it's for sale, the first thing that happens, your vendors freak out, then all your employees freak out and they leave. Then your people freak out, your clients, your customers, they freak out because the employees are freaking out and they're leaving.
Yeah.
So the guy that's always behind the bar is gone, so then you don't want to go there anymore. So then you lose your customers, and now what you have in place is a very fancy lease assumption and not a business sale. So I was like, what are you doing? But she said...
Hopefully they're just wanting to make
She said she just wanted to cast as large of a net as possible. They are not using a business broker. they are using an attorney to handle the transaction. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's going to all work out just fine because they're all really smart people. But it was shocking the way that they're handling that they're telling everybody that it's for sale. But at the end of the day, there's people at Old Ironsides that if they're not there, it's not Old Ironsides anymore.
Right.
I mean, well, and for a lot of the real hardcore customers. But, you know, Midtown Sacramento, downtown Sacramento, those areas there's an influx of young people who really, I mean, the crusty old people like me, they're, you know, who cares? Like, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's true. Like, the young up-and-comers are going to walk in and not know that for 20 or 30 years, these certain bartenders were there in place.
Slinging up the drinks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so
sure.
they're not going to know any different. And I'm sure they'll bring some kind of new concept and it'll be great and whatever. But
well, let's just hope it's not a sports bar.
Yeah, let's hope it doesn't turn into the next
Costanza.
I said it out loud, but
oh boy,
we don't need another one of those.
We don't. We need another good venue. Like,
well, you know, and I was talking to some of my friends on Facebook about that, you know, because they were like, well, why can't they leave well enough alone? And I mean, I get it, but you know, I mean, there is that contingent of young people that, you know, they're becoming business owners and they want to be that next great big deal. They want to do that. Ooh, you know, that next theme or that next concept because they think they're going to do it bigger, better.
Right.
When, you know, our generation and maybe generations before really just appreciated a nice little dive or honky tonk where you could go have a quiet drink with really good service and good drinks and good prices. You know, that concept I think is just, unfortunately in your big, you know, metropolitan areas is kind of on the,
it's on a downhill spiral.
Yep.
Yeah, it's sad because I love a good dive bar.
And it's
Dark
always a
wood,
treat
I want
when
to
you
be
find one.
seedy. I want to go in the afternoon and have a couple
and
drinks.
It's just all dark.
And then stumble out and then be like, oh my God, it's
so
light
outside.
Where am I? That's
Absolutely.
the kind of where I want to go to.
Right, and just good friendly service, you know, and that camaraderie that you get when it's like, you know, that bartender when you walk in.
Yeah.
And, you know, but it's kind of a lost art and, you know, people want that big, shiny new thing. So that's where we're at with that.
I know.
Are you checking to see if there's anything left in that shaker?
I'm replenishing. I think it's time for cocktail number 2.
Cocktail number 2.
Hi, Lloyd! Just in time for cocktail number 2. Woo, 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 woo. It's cocktail time.
Yay.
So,
more of that good gin.
But yeah, and then we were talking earlier about
Can I smell it?
Yes. About loose engines.
That's really good. It smells good.
It's ginny.
But it's not like overpowering.
Ginny.
It's actually kind of light
put
and
more
just
gin
pretty.
in. I had a request to put even more gin in, so here
it's
we
going
go.
to get silly.
It's
going to get silly up in here.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Watch out. I think we're Ubering over to Elvis Cantu.
Maybe possibly,
Yeah. So I
flap
think
my
that's
wings, grab my broom.
Probably a good idea. That's what I think.
Extra simple syrup.
This is the magic extra syrup.
Extra simple syrup.
You gotta have some of that. Oh yeah, but no, the Loose Engines are playing also May 18th.
So he's also in Loose Engines?
He's also in Loose. He's a monster. I'm telling you, he'll do 2-3 shows a day sometimes. He is hardcore.
So he's like the Zach Sapanor of
he is
drumming.
Of drumming. He is. That's exactly right.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Nailed
right.
it. Nailed
in
it.
every band, they're all good. They're all different.
Yeah.
Just like Zach.
You gotta love it. Well, and good drummers are really hard to come by.
Yes,
you know.
Really
you
are.
know.
I know. Mm-hmm. I know. And so, yes, he's amazing. We love Kevin. And he's just so nice. You know
he's a sweetheart.
He's not a drama
But your whole
queen
band
or
is just
anything.
super nice people, you know?
Yes.
You're lucky to not have any real divas in your band.
Right. Right. I'm not a diva.
No, you're not.
I'm really not.
You are like the most down-to-earth sweetheart of a gal. She's like, I don't know. She makes like, you know, Marianne on Gilligan's Island look like an evil witch. She's like, you know, the most wholesome, sweet. No, you are. You're so sweet. I mean, you know, when I first met you, because you're like trying to read people, and I was always like, what is this chick about? But you're just that sweet, nice. You really are. It's not an act.
I'm about whatever I like. You know, I've always been that way. I've never really fit into the mold of I'm a cheerleader or I'm a goth chick or I was the crazy chick in school wearing wigs and pointy curly shoes and chains and black leather, and nobody knew.
And now look at you. Now you're in this silly hat talking to me.
Yeah. Well,
what
Anna was
happened?
always wearing silly hats or something funky, but
Right,
whatever.
right.
I
Yeah.
just did what I wanted to
Right.
do, and
Yeah.
what's the point of being you if you can't really be you?
Yeah,
you know what
express
I mean?
yourself, yeah.
Exactly. So that's who I am.
Well, and that's probably what led you then to, you know, doing burlesque, because that's obviously an art form and it's expression and
exactly
a lot of creativity and costumes and stuff that go with that.
And who doesn't love to get dressed up?
Yeah.
I love to get dressed up.
Yeah.
So,
well, that's why you and me and Eva just all, it was just, you know, it was like a meeting of the minds, you guys. Yeah,
Right?
for sure.
Heck yeah. All right, I think I've got everything in here. It's time to shake. Shake. All right. Yeah, but I am really excited to see Josh Florheim because
I know. I hope if you're watching this that, and if you're in, you know, driving distance of Sacramento, you will make an effort to come out and see Josh Florheim, because I mean, I don't know when he'll be back. And I know Elvis has some other really fun shows and exciting guests and things that he's going to be bringing up. But this is when you really, if you are a fan of really good Americana music and rockabilly music, you don't want to miss it.
I got to stand up for this.
Okay, she's going to shake it. Yeah. This is why y'all tuned in, isn't it? To watch Dyana shake it.
Shake it.
Yep.
It's a workout, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it is. What's that? The shake weight? Remember that?
Oh yeah, no, the shake weight goes like
that. What's going on with that? What are we working out for? What are we training for with this? Yes.
Oh man. Okay, I think we're good. That's been 30 seconds.
Okay.
Maybe. Woo! Here we go. Whoa, looks good. Cocktail number 2.
Cocktail 10.
Oh God, watch out.
Oh.
There we go. Yes. Okay, and then we're gonna hit it with a little felt.
Yum nums.
Oh, this one's real ginny. Ginny.
Yum. It's so pretty, and it just smells so good.
Okay.
It's a good combination with the citrus and the nutmeg and the gin.
It is. The nutmeg.
It's like a lot of botanical going on. It's delish.
Exactly botanical. It's very botanical.
Yeah.
I love that.
Hi, Christy. I see you. Thank you for watching us.
Here we go.
And the nutmeg.
Key.
Nothing like being served like this, too. I feel like I'm at a really high-end little bar here. This is awesome.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Zoom bowl. Cheers.
All right. Cheers number 2. Yum.
Yes, yum. Christy. It is yum.
It is so good.
Yum. Woo.
I recommend you guys. I mean, it's not really hard to make,
no,
right?
No, it's not. You just need a couple.
It's just you need some ingredients.
You can actually do it. You don't have to use lemon and lime. You can just use lime. I've made it just with the orange. It just
sounds so good. So you could just
mix
change it up however you like it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and
I think the orange with the nutmeg is extra yum.
It is. It is.
That's
so
really good.
The orange is my favorite, and you use the orange flower water is pretty key. But yeah, other than that, it's great.
Oh, orange flower water.
Orange flower water. Yeah.
Now, so I didn't even see you do that. That's in the shaker?
That's in there.
All right.
Yeah.
Amazing. So it gives it that orange punch.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's really yummy.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
Yum.
So cool. I love making cocktails.
Yeah.
It's funny because usually my husband is the cocktail maker. Like when we have people over, I'm always in the kitchen cooking or baking or you getting food ready.
Yeah.
And so he's always doing the cocktails. But I'd love to do a good cocktail.
Yeah.
But I just never, I'm always like spread too thin to actually be able to
do it.
Yeah.
You guys probably have fun little cocktail parties with just yourselves though, right?
Do you know when we first met? I used to drink, well, I didn't drink a lot, but I would, I don't drink very often anymore. I really just don't. Just because, I usually have a show going on and I want to be professional
Diana's very
about
professional.
I don't go and get, 3 sheets to the wind
You're
before
not
I
that
perform.
gal.
I don't need it.
No.
My husband is an Irishman and he really likes to drink, so I like to drive him home safely, first. And so I don't really drink very much, but when we first met, we used to do Irish car bombs in the kitchen.
Aww.
Big time. We would have some Guinness and some Baileys and some Jameson, Irish whiskey. We had a dog named Jameson. God rest his soul,
Oh,
a very long time ago. And so we always would drink those. And then you know what we would do? We would walk over to the Pine Cove and I would sing karaoke. This was before I would sing at all. Oh, he made us a little snack.
Snacks.
Hummus and pretzels if you want.
You guys are so well matched with the hospitality.
Right?
You guys
Oh yeah,
are awesome.
cheers.
Cheers, Leo.
Cheers.
Yay.
Everybody, if you have a drink at home, raise a glass. Zoomville. Happy Sunday. Come hang out with us at the Sackyard Tap House. Sackyard Tap House. If you haven't been there, you really should get there.
Don't be late. And they'll have food there. And somebody was asking me, and so I'll just say it again.
Do you know what food truck is going to be?
I don't know what food truck, but they always have something yummy out there. But more importantly, like, it's kid friendly, it's dog friendly.
It's dog friendly, yes.
So, I mean, if you're, you know, with your littles today, or if you have
They also have wine, not just beer.
They have an awesome good wine list.
Yes, and cider also. So it's not just for the beer people.
It's true.
If you like wine, if you're, you know.
And if Sasha is there today, she's really good at helping you choose
a
beverage.
Adorable.
Yeah, she knows her stuff.
Yeah.
She's very knowledgeable.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, it's going to be really fun.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah,
Yay.
I know. And it's a beautiful day, too.
Gorgeous day.
I feel like it's when we went the last time on Mother's Day, and it was just such a great day that day.
Beautiful.
It was so gorgeous.
And then they have like the little fire pits. We won't be needing those this afternoon, but they have games out there. And
yeah, they've got, what do they have, cornhole and shuffle?
And bocce.
Bocce. I love bocce.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've never played bocce ball.
Well, I have a bocce ball set. We have to if you're Italian.
Oh my gosh.
You know, Eva probably knows how to play.
She probably does.
Yeah. She does. We've got some. You should play. We'll play on at the party because we always.
I love
out
it.
Games. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Your party's going to be amazing.
Yes, the party. I've been planning that party. I'm telling you, that's all party stuff just packed away, getting ready for the party. So yeah, I'm excited.
You're serious. I told her today. I'm like, you really need her. She needs her own show. I mean, I would watch her every day, right? No, I would. I would watch her every day.
It's too much work.
No, but you do it anyway. You might as well flip on a camera and monetize that shiz, right? I'm just saying, like, I mean, she's always doing stuff. She's like making things and creating things, and you're just like a one-woman show.
Hey, well, you gotta do something.
Yeah.
I just was raised that way. My mom was a homemaker and a singer. But she...
Wow, really?
Yeah.
So you come by this completely honestly. Like, this really is...
Yeah.
It's genetic for you.
It's how I grew up.
Yeah.
You know, so she was always cooking, and she always had the music blaring in the kitchen.
Wow.
And would always be singing, not necessarily music that I like.
So Italian mama?
She was an Italian mama, and she was always entertaining and always hosting.
What was your favorite thing she would make?
Gravy. Well, and
what kind of gravy?
Explain gravy. So it's an East Coast thing.
Oh.
It's a red Italian sauce.
Oh, so marinara for all of us over here on the West Coasters.
Yeah, right. She was from Brooklyn.
Okay.
So, and her mom came from Italy over, through Ellis Island. And then she would make gravy every Sunday.
Wow.
With Italian sausage and neck bones and pork and meatballs. And she'd always save a meatball outside of the sauce for me to have as a snack. And, just, that's my favorite. Yeah.
This is like a movie.
Yeah. So.
What?
And isn't it good, babe? It's the best.
So you know how to make it?
Oh, yeah.
So you make it now?
I make it all the time.
Is it like a super secret recipe, like where you just know it in your head, or do you have it written down somewhere?
Let me show you something.
Show and tell time.
Yes, this is show.
Exciting.
We were just talking about this the other day. So, this book, Lael got for me. Look at this little beautiful bird book. I'm a big bird lover. If you're my friend on Facebook, I have probably 10 bird houses up at the cabin, and I watch them. I have a bird book. I've got binoculars. I'm kind of a weird bird lady. And but he got me this bird book, in 2013? Anyway, and he wrote me this little note.
Oh, Lael, you are so romantic.
I know. Dedicated to the one to love, I give you this special journal. Each of your recipes is a bountiful window into your loving soul. Collect and cherish this love as I collect and cherish yours.
I'm gonna cry.
Right? Okay,
what
my
the hell?
husband's pretty
awesome.
Are you
for real? Are you a robot? You're not like a real man.
So he told me he wanted me to write every recipe that I make down in this book. So all of the recipes and the date, like 2009. So I've had this book for 10 years.
Wow.
And been writing everything that I do.
Now, are some of these recipes things that you actually just made up? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Most of them are just things that I concocted, and if like I'll make it for dinner, and then he's like, "That was so good. Go write it in the book." So we'll go write it in the book. You guys are
precious.
So
precious.
We have the secret gravy. We've got all sorts of good stuff in this book. I was just telling him the other day, what are we going to do? There's only one copy of the book, and I've got twins. When I die, we have to make a copy of the book so both of the girls get the book.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
you know, I think they have a thing you can self-publish. You know, like
you can.
And then you can make it for your whole family.
You can do it on Amazon.
There you go.
Yeah, right.
There you go.
Make my own little
problem
book.
solved.
Yes.
Yes.
But yeah, no, we do love
That's
to
so
cook. Well, obviously,
sweet.
look at me. I love to eat too, but I love to cook.
I love it. She needs a show and a restaurant, possibly also a bakery. Like, let's make this happen.
Let's do it.
Let's make this happen.
I know, right?
I mean, you're just too much of a talent for that to, you know.
That would be fun. I would love that someday.
Yeah,
I would like that.
We have to do it.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
What kind of a restaurant would you want? Would you want an Italian restaurant?
You know, it would probably be predominantly Italian, just because that's where
your
I naturally
wheelhouse.
flow.
Yeah.
It is really my wheelhouse. But I love doing all sorts of food. I love to bake, and I love. I actually like to do a lot of Mexican food. And Shad, if you're watching, be quiet, because there's a joke in my band that, and there's not, you know. People sometimes
do you cook for your band too?
Yes, I cook for them
of course
a lot.
she does. Of
yeah.
course she. That's why they're all like, we're never leaving. They love it.
I try to cook for them on occasion when I can. I'll text them in advance and say, "Hey guys, I'm making tamales, or I'm making pasta."
Do you have your band rehearsals here? Mm-hmm. You do.
Yeah.
Smart.
So,
smart lady.
Yeah. Or I send them home with little cupcake containers or treats.
Of course
or
you do.
whatever, so,
Of course you do.
You know. Anyway,
it's like a whole thing you get ready for. It's like band rehearsal. Do you guys rehearse every week?
Not anymore. We used to, but now we're kind of
more comfortable.
And we don't need it as much.
So only if there's like new stuff that you need to work out.
Yeah. Like we'll work on new stuff and right before the show or whatever, if we haven't gotten together in a while.
Yeah. Fun.
Because wintertime, we're not here very often, but we took a little break, so now we're getting back
and
in the swing
we
of
get
things for
we get to have her back now because winter's over. The snow's over. You can't go to the cabin anymore, so shut up. We missed her. She was gone like all winter.
Oh my gosh! But I was stuck in the snow having so much fun. You guys have to come. I want to have you and Eva up there to do a show up there.
Those
okay?
two
That's
things,
what you guys need
it
to
doesn't
do.
go stuck in the snow having so much fun. That's like it doesn't.
Look, when you're stuck, when you've got 3/4 feet of snow, hot chocolate, roasted
okay, maybe you know what? Let me rethink this.
Well, how is that
if
bad?
I was stuck in the snow with this one, you guys are with me, right? If I was stuck in the snow with Diana, I think that might be okay. Because there's going to be pasta and hot chocolate.
That's true.
There's going to be like a roaring fire. She's going to have snacks. She's going to make craft cocktails. Okay, maybe I wouldn't hate it.
We lost power for 2-3 days, and I cooked meals on the wood stove. Like, I said, well, I'm going to make soup. I made bread. Like, we made all sorts of stuff happen on the wood stove. Yeah. You got to just use what you got. Make it work. Wow. I'm used to that. I didn't always have a kitchen like this. I mean, I lived over on Starbucks, or by Starbucks on Alhambra.
Okay.
And I think 32nd.
Yes.
My stove was one of those old-timey stoves. Even though I think it had 4 burners, it was only like this wide.
Sure.
I couldn't even fit a full sheet pan in it. But I would throw the biggest parties. I don't care. I can cook I'll make it work. You gotta just do with what you got.
So like camping with you would be like...
Cheesecake story.
Oh, camping is an ordeal. Leah wants me to tell you the cheesecake story.
The cheesecake story. Okay.
Okay, we're getting off music topic, but I'm going to tell the story and then we're going to get back to
But this is you, right?
Right.
And I wanted to feature you. And this is about you.
Okay.
You make music and you cook and you make amazing cocktails.
So when we first met, he was looking for a roommate and so was I. And so we met, we interviewed each other kind of, and I came over the next day. We were going to see if our dogs got along.
Oh my God. It's like a movie. I need to make a movie.
I had 2 Boston Terriers at that time, Ruby and Opal. And he opens up the door, and Ruby and Opal like walk through the threshold, and Ruby goes bleh, and throws up right out all over the wood floor.
Wow.
And I thought, oh, great, this is not going to go well. Okay, so anyway, we got through that. We hung out. We walked to dinner. We had fun. We spent the whole evening chatting. And I moved in like 5 days later. We were both, like, he had just moved here. He just got out of college. I was just through a divorce. And my daughters went to live with their dad in Arizona for a time. I wasn't used to living alone and, like, cooking for nobody. And it just was, you know, we needed a change.
That is a big change.
So, anyway, I moved in. And then a couple months later, it was Easter. And I was going to make him, I used to have a cheesecake business up in Portland called Cheesecake Madness. So I made all kinds of cheesecakes. And I said, I've got a cheesecake in the oven. Don't open the oven. I'm going to run to the store. Do you remember there used to be an Italian market up on Folsom? They closed.
Not Cordy Brothers?
No, it wasn't Cordy Brothers. It was right next to where Trader Joe's is, where that pet supply store is now. Anyway, they're no longer there.
No.
It was a fabulous Italian market, and I had to go there. And I said, just don't open the oven. He said, okay. And I come back, and he's standing on the front porch with the front door, like, waving it like this. I was like, oh, my God, what happened? We had a really cool old Wedgwood stove. Some of you, like, classic loving people will love and appreciate this Wedgwood stove with the griddle in the middle. It was all white and bubbly, just like an old car. Like, it was just a beautiful piece of equipment. And, well, I thought I turned the oven off. Because if you turn the oven off when you have a cheesecake in the oven and then you let it come to temperature slowly, it won't crack. Because if you shock it and bring it right out of the oven too soon, it cracks.
Oops.
Okay, but instead I turned it to broil. And I left and went to the store and told Lael not to open the oven. And he did not open that oven. But then the smoke started pouring out.
And that's how you knew he was a keeper, because he's like dying of smoke inhalation, but he didn't open the door.
So he goes, and I come in, I was like, what happened? He's like, I don't know, I opened it and looked, but the lid was still on. I said, what lid? He said, it's all black. The cheesecake was black. There was no lid on the cheesecake. It was burnt to a crisp. I think that was the first time he ever saw me cry. Oh. And it was, my first cheesecake for him was a total disaster, but he married me anyway.
He married you.
He married me.
How did it go from roommate to, like, chicka bow wow?
Do you want to know?
Yeah.
We went to we had some Irish car bombs, and we went to do karaoke. I was having kind of a rough day. He went skiing and came back, and I was kind of sad. He's like, let's go. You love to sing. Why don't we go to karaoke? And I said, okay. And I went up and I sang Shadow Boxer by Fiona Apple. And I came back and sat down at our table. Can I curse? Are we going to get bleeped?
No, we're not going to get bleeped.
And he said, that was fucking hot. And I thought, oh God, this is my roommate. Like, this is bad.
Wow.
But I sang the Fiona Apple song, and right, babe? That was it.
Wow.
That was it. And then we've been together ever since.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I guess when it's like super organic like that, you know, like, you know, there's no pretense of like, let's see if we can make this work, because that's not. Either of you had that intention.
Neither of us did. Yeah. No, in fact, when I saw the picture of him with his dog in the snow, he had a clean cut beard, and I thought, oh, he looks like George Michael. He's so handsome. He's probably gay. This will be perfect. I really thought that.
He's too pretty to be straight.
Yes, I thought
awesome.
that.
I love it.
And then I met him, and I knew, of course, he wasn't. And I thought, okay, I'm going to go with it anyway. But you know, so it wasn't intentional. It just really did happen that way. Yeah. We became friends like this. Like, we would walk the dogs together. We would go out together. He was new to town, and so, you know, it just...
So you showed him around.
Yeah.
That's so nice. That's so awesome.
Yeah.
I love your story. Cheers to love.
Yeah, cheers to love.
You know, because it gives the rest of us a lot of hope to hear, like, really sweet, really romantic stories.
And when you're not looking for it.
Yeah.
It really
Well, I do believe that. I feel like the minute that you're like,
yeah,
that's when it boom, boom, boom happens.
Exactly. So
totally
I hope it happens for everybody. I hope it really does, because
what if it happens times?
Hey, it can happen more than one time. I don't think that
and then you just call it a day.
Right.
And then you just you know, listen,
right.
All done. Been there, done that. I tell people being married, I mean, I breastfed too. I'm not doing that again either.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope.
But
I love you guys. I love both of you.
Thank you.
And you know, you guys, every time we're out anywhere, I mean, Lael's like such a gentleman, not just to you, which is very telling about the kind of guy he is, but he's so good to your friends.
He is.
Me included.
He's a good man,
and so
for
we
sure.
really appreciate him. We really, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you guys are just really both good. I mean, I don't even know how do I get to be friends with you? It's awesome. I love it.
So
I'm
sweet, but no,
grateful.
I agree with you. He's pretty awesome.
Cheers
to Ladle.
Yes.
Yay. And you know what
Ladle.
he does? I'm really lucky because being in a band, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of time away. Like there's a lot involved. And I don't think people that aren't in one realize how much work it is. Not just rehearsing, not just buying the equipment, carting around. He bought a trailer so we can do sound. Because nobody, like lots of
He's
places
awesome.
don't provide sound. He carries it, he sets it up for me. Like it's so great to have that support.
Yeah,
a lot
exactly.
And I'll tell you, wives of guys in bands might not be so easygoing. I'm so lucky
Well,
that he allows it, and I get the weird guys like going like this. Oh, I love you, like, and he's no problem.
No, it's true.
fine,
He's
you
not
know?
insecure in any way, shape, or form. He's extremely supportive, and that really is important. I mean, I've dated a few musicians, and the truth is like I feel like the people that have a possibility of making it are the people that show us support, that are there. You know, I mean, if your guy's in a band and you never go to a show,
no, he's never missed.
it's not
a
going to
show.
end well for you.
He has never missed a show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's amazing. And it's really good. But you have to be on the same page that way. You have to both want, you know, like he wants you to be happy. He wants you to be successful in what you love to do.
Right.
Therefore, he supports that.
Yeah.
And if you don't have that for each other, it's never going to work. Never going to work.
Well, he loves the music too.
I know, it's
He's
so great.
singing it all the time when I'm not even playing it.
So cute.
So I do. I love it. Yeah. Yeah. It's
You got
cool.
you a real one.
I did.
Yeah, you did. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hi, Elvis. Elvis is watching.
Ooh, Elvis Cantu, we're coming to see you.
We're coming for you,
Yeah.
Elvis Cantu. It's going to be a good afternoon. I can't
it
wait
is.
to see
I don't
you.
know if I'm going to wear my hat this afternoon.
I know.
It's getting hot.
I
Even
think-
though it's pretty fabulous, but I don't know. I might have to do a wardrobe change.
I have baby pink sunglasses that match.
Those
this
were
whole-
pretty cute. Yeah, they're pretty adorable.
So I probably will just keep rocking it. I'm just going to keep rocking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a gorgeous afternoon.
Yeah.
Very
I think
good.
So. Yeah, I'm probably going to bring some snacks. So.
Snacks.
Yeah, I know.
Papa will be happy.
Right, I know.
I know.
He's
gonna
got
be so
his
super
own
stoked.
little thing.
He's going to be
too.
so stoked. I mean, yeah, those
I love
cookies-
your parents.
Well, they
I
love
really,
you.
Shonda's parents, if y'all haven't met them, are the coolest people and parents you ever want to know.
I can't disagree.
I love them. I mean, my parents aren't living anymore. Like, I live through Shonda's parents because I adore them so much.
Well, and they're happy to like.
What? Huh? Yeah, how many bars did we go to?
Oh.
My mom's, what, was it her 60th or 70th?
My mama just turned 70.
70. She looks amazing. Okay,
I know, she
and
really
she
does.
can party. We saw like 4 live
We
bands
did.
that
We
night. It
went.
was
We
so
went to 3
fun.
different bars, and we saw 4 different
Yeah.
bands for Mom's birthday. And Dyana came out, and Eva came out. We had a really good time. We
had a
tore it up.
blast.
Tear it
Yeah.
up. We
Yeah.
tore it up. It was so much fun. But yeah, I mean, my parents both love and appreciate music, and I guess maybe that's where I have
get it
derived
from.
my
Right.
appreciation for music.
Yeah.
And we all like pretty much the same thing, which is interesting too. But I always joke about, I party with my parents. Because they love it.
Because they're cool. Why wouldn't
And they're
you?
hella cool.
I
like
mean,
we have a really good time.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have, parties together, we go to shows together, and we
Yes.
always have fun.
and they're coming to my party too, right?
I
know your mom
my
was talking
mom,
about it.
we're both like, we're planning outfits.
Yeah.
We're working on tans currently. Like, we're so
You are
ready.
getting tan. I
am.
see that you've been
Like,
working on your tan.
I
know,
worked out in
gotta
my
I gotta
yard.
get caught up.
I worked out in my yard for like maybe 5 or 6 hours on Saturday.
Oh, nice.
I got all my tomatoes, my cucumbers. I got everything all
awesome.
planted.
Fresh
so
tomatoes.
This is absolutely my most favorite time of year. Like,
Yeah.
you love your snow and
Yeah.
being stuck in the snow. I love, like...
Don't knock it until you try it, Shonda.
I've tried
Come
it.
on, try it.
True story. Listen, I went up to Reno and I was with my friend who lived up there, and I slipped on that ice and I said, that's it. That was one story. Second story was my babies were little. Arabelle was maybe 12 and Arla was 9. And we went up to Reno and we were like, oh, winter time, snow, fun time. No. If you're a single mom and your minivan needs chains, that shit's no joke.
No, it isn't.
That shit's no joke. And my mom's like, oh, well, just, you just go up to like Walmart or whatever, you pick up the chains. Some guy on the side of the road will put them on.
Putting on chains.
It took actual hours for me to not just, okay, I went to one place, they were sold out of the chains, had to go to another place with kids in tow in the cold. Like, I'm not used to that stuff. Hated it.
Yeah.
Got my chains. And then we were like rolling down the road, and because my mom's like, oh yeah, there's guys every few feet that'll put on your chains for you. Couldn't find anybody to put the chains on. Had to call a tow truck to put chains on my stupid minivan.
Yeah.
And then and this was like, and it was an ordeal. My son was like all scared and like, what's happening?
It is scary.
We got down the road. We got down the road like, I don't know, like maybe 3 miles down the road. Chain restrictions lifted. You can take your chain. I'm like, I'm gonna kill a mofo. I'm gonna kill a mofo. I pull over to the gas station. I have like, nails. I'm trying to like pull these stupid chains off myself, single mom status. Yeah. Can't make it happen. I'm like crying at this point. I'm cursing at my car. Some really nice man is like, do you need some help? I'm like, yeah. Helpless female right up in here. And he totally comes over and helps me like get the chains off my stupid car.
He saved the day.
But it was like hours of work. I'm like, and I told my kids, I'm like, we are not coming back to Reno ever if there's snow on the pass.
Don't knock it.
Listen.
You don't go to Reno, come up to Pioneer.
You bring me my...
We'll meet you and we'll make sure you get there safe. And
you bring me my giant SUV vehicle with like, you know, luxury seats and car blankets and a fur coat. And I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Yeah.
So what's coming up next? It's close to 2. It's close to close time.
Oh yeah, we gotta go.
So we need to close
we
the
gotta
show
close it out,
out.
babes.
Yeah.
I think, listen, here's what I'm saying. Follow Wine, Women, and Song. We just got carried away with girl talk and cocktails.
With delicious
We're having
cocktails.
so much fun.
Woo!
This gal, she's a party. I love this girl. Can you tell how much I love her? Anyway, and we can't wait for our third partner in crime. We cannot wait for you,
Miss
Eva.
Diva. Yes.
God, I can't
come on when Eva's here and we can all be.
Okay, we're gonna do that. We are gonna make a plan.
Maybe we'll do it in the cabin. Maybe we'll.
Okay, if there's no snow, I'm in it. I'm in it to win it at the cabin. Let's do that.
It could be anywhere though.
We can like have. You know what we should do? I have an idea. What do you guys think? Like a pajama party, like a brunch, a girls' brunch pajama party at the cabin. Yes. And we'll do the show on Sunday together, all 3 of us.
Do you know? Last year for Viva, I bought some vintage pajamas.
I love it.
Really beautiful, like
I love it.
Buttery yellow, and I was all excited. And I was calling and texting Eva. He was out of town, and I said, I put them on, and they got stuck over my boobs, and I can't get them off because.
And you don't want to rip it. And you don't want to rip it.
And I was like, I don't know. I think I might need you to come over and help me get out of these pajamas.
Now this sounds like another movie. Am I right?
Yes,
let me call my girlfriend to get my lingerie off because my boobs are stuck. Chica, wow.
Hey, it was pretty funny.
That's adorable. That's a cute story.
It had like a little cute coat. It's so funny. It reminds me of my mom because she was so fancy.
Like a peignoir.
She would wear negligee, and she had slippers with the pom-poms on, like, and she had
that's where you learned all this stuff.
She did. I'm telling you, this was her closet. Like, she had pink, baby blue, like silver gold.
I love it.
She was fancy.
So that's the plan. We're gonna plan the
party.
Sacto Boot Mafia brunch / Wine, Women, and Song.
Oh, I love that. I'm gonna make beignets.
She's gonna make beignets, so you'll have to tune in for that episode. Yeah. But in the meantime, guys, do come out to Sackyard today. We're gonna have such a good time.
3 to 6.
Such great music. We'll have some cocktails. It's gonna be really fun. So that for sure. But also follow us on Wine, Women, and Song on Instagram. You can follow me, Shonda Honkinen, over on Facebook
and YouTube.
And on YouTube, at Wine, Women, and Song on YouTube. Yeah. We want you to subscribe. We're trying really hard. Our first goal is to get to 1,000 viewers. So if you enjoy cocktails and girl talk and music news, this is what we do every Sunday at 1 o'clock. So please do tune in. And yes, do it. And thank you very much.
You don't want to miss what these ladies have to share.
Thank you very much to Dyana
again. Thank you so much. Aw, thank you for having me.
We love you so much. And yeah, we will see you next Sunday at 1 o'clock. And yeah, share the video and do subscribe. And we love you. Cool. And we love you. And we love you.
Bye, everyone.
Later, Gators. See you laters.